is welcome as they march off into sunset or sunrise.
Our next float is from, again, a very energetic and exciting new group in town, the Oakville Christian School.
The Oakville Christian School was founded in 1982, and in the summer of that year, the group of concerned businessmen from 6 denominations met on a regular basis for prayer and the planning of a Christian school in Oakville. In September, the school opened with an enrollment of 62 students from junior kindergarten to junior 8. The following year, their enrollment expanded to over 200 students from 56 churches. This year, they have over 300 students. When the decision was made to open, little did anyone realize how quickly the school would flourish. This rapid growth in their student body has forced the board to make a major decision, and that decision has resulted in the purchase of their new school.
Every single one of those children enjoying themselves on that float too, Debbie.
Now, who have we got here in this car?
It's Barbara Sullivan.
You sure about that?
Well, that's what they're telling me it is, but maybe... No, this is Barbara Sullivan. I know my colors.
Oh no, we're never going to hear the end of this one. And following on their trail, I hear some kind of a band. There's someone coming up. Speaking of band, I'll give you the... On second thoughts, maybe I won't.
We should just say, as Barbara passes right in front of our viewing stand, that Barbara is the MPP for Halton Center. And we mentioned earlier that we've seen Lorne Scots moving up and down the parade route. Here's the Lorne Scott Regimental Band.
And I name the tune. Or it's my turn, isn't it? Frosty.
Right. Which we're both looking like.
Yeah, Frosty the commentator. Lorne Scott Regimental Band has 20 members, and they're based in Oakville. And their director is Mike Rehill. And let's listen. It's a few pairs of cold knees out today. But they look good.
And we won't say anything else.
What do you wear under a kilt, Mike?
I don't wear a
Never
kilt.
mind.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Here's a group we can't do without in town.
I'd say if I had to guess, that looks like the chocolate milk. Oh no, the Royal Oak Dairy float.
Absolutely
right. The biggest carton of chocolate milk I've ever seen in my life. The Royal Oak Dairy, a division of Alt Foods Limited, is a processor and distributor of quality Royal Oak and Seal Test dairy products, including, of course, you guessed it, chocolate milk. A 10-foot high real chocolate milk carton is featured, pouring a star-covered milky stream. A silver-colored spaceship has landed safely, and our favorite alien elf is seen preparing for Christmas, checking the gifts and listening to his favorite carols. The staff at Royal Oak wants to wish us a happy and certainly healthy holiday season.
A little bit of trivia for you, Debbie. Who owns Alt Foods that owns Royal Oak?
You lose. I lose.
Labatt's Breweries,
You're
if you
kidding.
can believe it. Yeah.
Now that's a interesting diversification. Chocolate milk and beer.
Now we're just missing Elf as he goes by here, but Dad, Elf says hi.
Oh, what is it? Elf says a lot of things, doesn't he? I hate to say it, but that's one show I've never watched. I must be the only person on this planet, though, who's never seen Elf.
And probably off of the planet, too.
That's true. Where is Elf from?
Oh, I watch it and I can't remember.
Oh, you're fired. That's it. Waving at some passers-by here.
Just going out of view is the printing house car. Printing house van, actually.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
And from Crest Kennels, we have some miniature horses pulling some wagons themselves.
And the miniature horse's name is Blondie, and he's a registered miniature horse. She's 8 years old, and she's accompanied by the family's pet German Shepherd, Duchess. Windcrest Commercials is a motel for pets and has been in operation since 1950. They can accommodate both dogs and cats, and the kennel is situated on Dundas Street West at the corner of Highway 5 and 3rd Line. And they'll take care of your pets. There's a little girl really enjoying the puppy. The puppy. Did I say that? The horse. The pony.
Well, that's not so far off base, Debbie, because
there is a dog in there. There he is.
There is. Miniature horses are quickly becoming a house pet as well, if you can believe it.
You were going to say a replacement for dogs. Actually, the German Shepherd looks about the same size as the dog. Our Labrador here on the sidelines is really enjoying that German Shepherd. Now we've got the float just coming up for the Oakville Skating Club.
And speaking of the Oakville Skating Club, this season is the Golden Jubilee of the Oakville Skating Club, and therefore a very important event in the history of the club. For 50 years, the club has developed and promoted the sport of skating with programs ranging from preschool to senior levels.
The float that Oakville Skating Club has entered in the parade this year depicts a train complete with toy soldiers and seahorses and everything to promote the 1988 ice skate show that will be held at the arena on April the 9th and 10th and 11th. And this year's carnival is going to be entitled the Solid Gold Express. So mark your calendars now and plan to attend the Solid Gold Express on April 9th and 10th at the Oakville Arena.
We saw this float pass us by as we were preparing this morning, Debbie, and what a change.
Now this float has won third prize for the youth group float, which is sponsored by Maple Grove and Food City. And second prize winner in the youth group float category is St. Paul's Youth Group, and the first prize winner, also sponsored both of them by Maple Grove and Food City, is the First Bronte Beavers. Now, what is this piece of equipment here, Mike?
Well, this is from High Reach Incorporated, and they've got 2 mini cranes with them today.
That's what that is, eh? It looks a little tippy for me. I don't think I'd want to be up in that bucket there.
No, and I think as they pass by, we better watch and hold on to our chairs.
We may get a bird's eye view. Is that what you're about to tell me?
As I like to say, a crane shot.
Friendly passerby dropping off some hot chocolate here.
Here's one of those Lorne Scots you see in the background that we just...
Yeah, they're marshalling for us today, aren't they? Who have we got in this chair here? Car. We're getting confused here,
aren't we? Not too sure who's
in
the car, but it's representing the Halton Lung Association.
Okay,
that looks like Miss Halton Lung.
Miss Holly.
Miss Holly.
So I'll get her comforter on there, nice and warm with her holly berries. Now here we've got an award-winning float coming up. This is Licks here, and as we mentioned before, Licks won the third place float, which was sponsored by McDonald's, and they're the third place in the commercial float division. And Licks is that fabulous store down in Brawny that serves you the best burgers around. Can I say that?
That's just
a personal opinion.
I concur.
Had a few Licks burgers in my days. And there's one thing about going into Licks. Their staff is every bit as enthusiastic all the time as they are on this float. They're just a fabulous, I don't know where they get their people from and who does their staffing, but they're just a fabulous group of people down there at Licks.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Oh, we're getting coupons here for free home burgers from Licks. I guess they're passing those all out along the prayer route. Don't mind if I steal your coupon here, Mike?
No.
We're fighting over our Licks coupons here. I'd like to know who writes the tunes for Licks when you go in and order their burger. Or whatever, they always sing you the little song about.
I don't know, but I was just going to order up a burger here and see if they go through the routine.
Too bad if they don't have a grill on their float here. There's our Labrador lining the parade route there, getting hidden.
Cutie behind, in front of it. Now here's a group that we've been looking forward to seeing through the course of the parade, and they're the group from the Oakville Aquatic Club.
My favorite thing, being in the water. The Oakville Aquatics Club is a fairly new club. I was talking to one of their leaders yesterday, and she was telling me they're new. They're presenting for the first year of spontaneity and enthusiasm and joining the parade. The club itself dates back to '68, but they're revamping themselves this year, and they're expanding and trying to get more members. Highlights from the club People who've ended up in the Olympics, believe it or not, are Jane Wright in 1972, Melanie McKay in 1976, David Churchill in 1984. The club hopes to put Oakville back on the map again with his upcoming Oakville Invitational slated for January 15, 16, and 17. Good luck. The club philosophy offers competitive swimming and while giving young people a worthwhile experience, teaching them competitive skills and the value of learning efficiency and all kinds of things. It trains the children to have positive, strong attitudes that hopefully will affect their lives as they grow up. Teaches them to be good, responsible citizens and competitive too. That's not all bad. Look at them all up there. Wet hair, some of them. I think they've been out swimming this morning.
Certainly enjoying themselves up there.
We got some people coming over to visit us here. Here, talking to here.
Hi, Mike and Debbie. We're from the Oakville Aquatic Club, and we would like to present you some balloons and this code. And what is it called again? Swamp water.
Thank you very much.
I can tell you that aquatic swamp water is 16 ounces of apple cider, 3 slices of children's enthusiasm, a stick of competent coaching, 2 teaspoons of dedication, 4 cloves of organization, and 6 ounces of Centennial pool water. I don't know if we want to drink this. Of course, it's filtered and collected in a bathing cap. And they tell us that what they did was collected the water in a bathing cap, and they added all the other ingredients, and they shook it, and they poured it into this thermos, and they're bringing it to us. You want to try this?
Sounds like the ingredients for the perfect drink.
You hold my note, and we'll try this here. Whoa!
Maybe I better hold the cap, too.
Pass me one of my Tim Hortons cups here. Oh, looks good. Doesn't look like
that doesn't look like pool
water I've ever seen.
It sure is warm, though.
Good.
You first.
Okay. You, me first. Nice guy, gentlemen, eh? This is good stuff. I think we'll keep this. Pass me another glass there, Mike. Here, we'll put it in here. Thank you very much, ladies. That's really super.
Well done. Thank you, folks.
And good luck in your invitational. We'll be looking for you.